Grams Beth, good morning. And how are you this fine Saturday morning? He had a chick this morning, and then he went back underneath his swimming hole. There's his cage, and he's underneath there. Hang on. Cool. Yeah, I had a phone call with my dad as to what we're having for Thanksgiving. And it's me, my mom, and my dad for Thanksgiving this year. So yeah, we outvoted my mom. We're having prime rib. Yeah, I muted it. So see if I can get more people in here. Hey, I've got one of those hot panel streams going.
I'm on A Balance, or talking with A Balance on El Jefe's right now.
Fine. Looks like I picked the wrong time to have a panel stream. Turkey does sound good, but prime rib sounds pretty darn good too. What's your YouTube channel, Grams Beth? And who is Grace? Your puppy dog, cat, bird? Grams Beth. Okay. Are you getting up, Annabelle? What do you got there? Come here. Come here. What do you got there? Hey, Annabelle. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yes, come here. Come here, butthead. There you go. You're on TV. You're Odin. How you doing, man? Excellent. Cool. The wiener dog. We had one of those way back when. His name was Chipper. Oh, I fed Tarman this morning and fed myself, and yeah, it was all good. Figured I'd start one of these hot panel streams. What's up, Texas guy? Maybe get a conversation started this morning on something. Who stayed up late last night? Because old Hawkwind and Felipe had a pretty good conversation going. And a new theory that I heard that I hadn't heard before was that Oswald was there to save the president. I was like, wow, that's an interesting theory. Yeah, I'm going to be napping here in a little bit myself. Odin, I'm going to raid your pantry of guests again. Archer. Archer. Come on into my stream lab.
What happened?
Come on into my stream yard.
Where's your stream thing at?
Posted in chat right there. I'm trying to steal some of Odin's people and put them into my stream. Yeah, I didn't catch the whole thing about that, but it sure seemed interesting. You got your Wolfie. Huh? I mean, good on you for following it that far. I was like, wow. Are you giving me lab licks on my knee? You are. You're giving me lab licks, huh? Are you? Is that what you're doing? Butthead? Oh, Miss Butthead? What? Hey. 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 You. What are you doing? Miss Butthead. Miss Butthead. Miss Butthead. What's up there, docs? Yeah, it's my rotten black dog. You're a rotten black dog, aren't you? Yeah. And then my other dog is underneath that right there. Joe Edmonds, welcome. Nobody wants to come in here? Hey, Grims Beth, do you got like a G for your icon? No, she's chewing on her deer antler. Anything you want it to be, Teresa. We're waiting for you to come in and start the conversation. What's your icon on your channel? Is it a G in pink? Cool. Even though it says do not subscribe, I'm already subscribed. So there, take that. Yeah, Teresa, right now we're just rambling. It's just a hot panel. I think you go to your settings. I do believe. Oh, Epstein's jail guards have been offered a plea deal. Well, isn't that interesting? Oh, picture there, yeah. Usually it's on your main page. If you edit that, there's Teresa. Usually it's on your main page. If you edit, she'd know how to do it. Hello, Teresa.
What you trying to do?
Gramps Beth is trying to figure out how to put a picture on her YouTube page for her icon.
I think you have to do that from maybe your Google account.
Yeah, I think that's where you have to do it. That sounds familiar. But I was up early this morning and I heard old Felipe throw out something about the Kennedy assassination, that Oswald was there to protect the president.
Yeah, I don't know. I was listening to him a little bit this morning, but I think I got in a little late.
Yeah, I'm sure I got in a little late too, but it was an interesting theory. I mean, I guess if anybody would know, he would, being as his dad was CIA. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff we don't know about all that. Probably a lot of nuances that we'll never know.
I tend to believe that. So interesting. There's Jerry Ackland. How you doing?
Does your stream know that Mr. Timmy Harper has managed to bond out of jail?
I didn't know he bonded out. I knew he got out. I was kind of hoping they dropped all the charges and said, "Oh, we fucked up, let him out." But
No, it wasn't quite that easy for him. I believe they filed a habeas corpus and were able to see a judge yesterday. And it looks like they set it so that he could cash bond with 10,000 and put the, property up for the rest. So he was able to bond out last night. I got a notification that said that he was released.
Well, that's good because that $100,000 was kind of excessive, I think. The man's going to show up. I mean, he's not going to run. He doesn't seem the type,
Oh no, I think he'd show up for court. Now I think maybe they have a reason to keep his weapons for a while or whatever they need to do to ensure, the public safety or whatever they feel like they need to do. But I don't know about all that money, that he had to put up. That just seems a little excessive.
Yeah. Well, and the public safety thing is kind of crazy too, because if he was a threat, he would have, went postal and killed everybody, I mean.
Well, still in their mind, they have to protect the public and they can't take any chances. So,
Well, they think they have to protect the public. The Supreme Court's ruled on that. They don't have to protect anybody.
well, that's true. They don't have to protect anybody, but that's what, that's their reasoning behind it. And it's a reasoning they can use. So, got to live with it till trial.
Yeah. Well, and if he didn't know the law well enough, he shouldn't have been pushing it so hard. Going into
Yeah,
a place
definitely.
with a long gun that sells alcohol, and you're not supposed to do that. Well, then it's your own damn fault.
That's true. That's true. When you do the crime, you got to be ready to do the time. But
Yeah.
you also are innocent until you go to trial. So
Absolutely. Oh, and that's what everybody says. If you don't know the laws, you don't know where private property is. Well, why are you going out there and doing it? I mean, that's one thing that I learned from Jack, doing this is do your research on where you're going, where private property lines are and all that. I mean, it just makes sense to do that. To me, anyways. I mean,
well, it definitely makes sense to do that. You sure aren't. If you're on the gray area of the law, you want to make sure you know what it is.
yeah. Bend it, don't break it.
But I'm glad Tim got out of jail. I'm glad he's not sitting in there anymore.
Hopefully he didn't lose his job. That would suck.
Yeah, that would really suck for him.
But, so we'll see. Oh man, that's a good tree.
Well, I think I'm going to go wash my dishes, Sasquatch.
Alrighty. Oh, and you need to connect your mic and cam before you can get in the stream.
I enjoyed being on your panel.
Well, thanks. It was hot.
It was way hot. Super hot.
There's Odin. What's up, Odin?
Not much, man. I see you got a pedal one here.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, I'd like to kick him out, but you know, he's got free speech, so.
Yeah, but monsters like that shouldn't have free speech. It should be swinging from something. A little fucking cocksucker.
Yeah, I didn't acknowledge him. Not gonna. And there's WTT. How you doing, WTT?
Okay, Beware Mouse, you're a child molester, pedophile, you're a fucking child rapist. You're a low-life piece of shit.
Yeah, that pretty much says it, don't it?
Pedal Mouse, why would I want to fucking be like you? Then you got your friend there, Timmy or Tommy, that freaking kidnapped a poor girl and kept her hostage for a couple days. The frick, man.
You know, I could be in here. Wow, getting some stars in here.
Mouse, you didn't make sure shit was public. You fucking
Stonewall,
lying piece of shit.
welcome. So, what do you think of Hemming's theory that Oswald was there to protect the president?
I have no idea. He could have been throwing shit out on the wall to see if it got stuck. Just to start a debate, you know.
Hey, I thought it was an interesting theory. I mean, who knows? We don't know a whole lot about all that shit, anyways, because it was so convoluted. Who knows what the truth is? I'd like to know WTT's feelings on that.
Come on in, WTT and Alex.
Post the invite there in the chat. Yeah, he was early mornings after midnight and beyond. Pardon. Breakfast coming back up for a second visit. Are you in a hurry to get somewhere there, WTT? You could always pull over, I suppose. Good riddance. Beware mouse. That's right, Alex. Panel streams are hot. It was super hot earlier because I had Teresa in here.
Mouse, you're a fucking joke, man. Nobody's doing your shit. Only you are. And I hope you have the hell of the rest of your life.
Well, I wonder whose video Otto stole this time. Yeah, she's doing dishes now. She's probably got it on in the background though. You guys can come in. Here, I'll post the link again. Oh yeah, I'm on my iMac. And that crunching sound is the rotten black one on her deer antler. Right there. Annabelle. Wow, 14 people in here. 14 hot people. Unless Mouse is still in here, then there's only 13. Ranger Horse, how you doing, brother? Come on in, Ranger. You're welcome. We got Odin in here. Bull Bears, welcome.
Come on in, Ranger Horse. Don't be scared.
It's hot.
Sasquatch's lizard won't bite you.
He's caged up. And he ate and he went underneath his hot tub to sleep. James Earl Ray, welcome. You guys that are getting sick, you must not have played in the dirt enough when you was younger.
Nah, they're just being chickens. They don't want to come into the stream yard.
I mean, I ate dirt when I was a kid. Man, I haven't been sick in a long time. At least no colds or flus or nothing. My legs did get fucked up, but too many people know your Ranger Horse. Yeah, hopefully Timmy has a really good lawyer because he's definitely going to need one.
Hey Sasquatch, is Timmy out or is he still in?
No, he's out. He got bonded out. Teresa said that he actually got to see the judge, and they lowered his bond down to what he could actually get out with, and I guess use his house as part of the collateral, and so he got out. I guess Patrick just didn't wait long enough now, did he?
Should have waited a couple more days.
Yeah. Well, there's only one more day. Uh,
Sounds like an excuse, Ranger Horse, huh? What's up with the excuse?
yeah, Ranger's he's a pretty good troll. Really? Legal Shield would be defending Timmy in court. Wow. That's huge. Especially after they said they wanted nothing more to do with him. That's amazing. Who's in private chat? Odin. You could have just said that, Odin.
Oh yeah, I could have, but I didn't want to unmute the mic.
Lazy bastard. Yeah, well, I'm going to end it and I'm going to go back over to your server then and go ahead and post your server link, Odin.
All right, I don't know if you can.
Aren't in there. Odin's got a pretty good server on Discord, folks. You should go there, chat, troll. It's worth it.
You might actually learn about your auditors and all the background they have, and learn some law and learn some history.
Yep, there's all kinds of information down below where everybody's names are. You can learn out about how Patty is a real piece of work. Oh, there's Tormund. Tormund's out now.
Hell, Mouse, you can even come in. We'll talk with you.
There's Tormund wandering around his cage.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. He's going into his hot tub. But yeah, that cage is 5 feet across. So that'll let you know how big he is now. So, oh, Teresa R's back in. Come on in, Teresa. Ah,
Hi, Sasquatch.
great pick. But yeah, that's pretty cool that Joe Edmonds said that Legal Shield would be defending Timmy in court.
Yeah, that's what the 2A people are, or the Oklahoma 2A people are saying now, is that the Shield people are going to help defend him.
Well, I thought they weren't going to have anything to do with Timmy, so that's good news for him.
Yeah, I think it is. Well, I hope, I hope that that's what they're going to do. It's
Maybe
good news
they-
for him, I guess, if he gets to find a good attorney and those kinds of things,
Yeah, maybe he's got a better case than what everybody thinks.
Well, I know that we read a clause in the Shield people's, I guess, terms of service or whatever, it said that they don't defend people in cases where you're in a place where you're not supposed to be with a weapon or with a gun.
Yeah,
So,
I can't mod you from here, Odin. I'd have to be in my YouTube channel. I'll just post a link. Here's Odin's room.
are you going to go live from the room?
What's that?
Are you going to go live from the room?
No, I was.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just a link, an invite to
Yeah,
the
Odin wanted
Discord
me to
server.
mod him, but I can't do it from StreamYard. So,
So, how many people can you bring in on StreamYard?
I think 6. Thanks, Archer. Yes, she is. She likes that deer antler from time to time.
Is that all she does all day?
No, mostly she sleeps
she
on the
sleep?
couch.
She walks around the house like a dog?
Oh, Annabelle is a dog.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about the lizard.
That's Tormund. Tormund's in his cage. In fact, you can see him right there. He's watching me. What I'm doing. He sticks his head up over the edge of the hot tub there and watches what's going on in the living room here.
Sasquatch, have you seen any of Brian King's videos where he shows those, I guess there's some reptiles of some sort that belong to the guy he's staying with?
No.
Yeah, he had a video where he was like feeding one of them something. I don't know what it was, but it looked like maybe he was using chopsticks or some long tweezers to feed it.
Yeah, I use my hands. Let's see, where is it? Jerry Ackland, he comes in here a lot, and he's got a bearded dragon. That's pretty cool.
I think maybe because there was maybe it was two different reptiles, and I think one of them might have been a bearded dragon, but it was really fat. One of them was really fat.
Yeah. People tend to overfeed their beardies.
How much do they have to eat? I mean, I haven't ever watched any of your rat feeding videos, but how often do you have to feed it a rat?
Oh, I feed him all kinds of stuff. Yesterday he didn't eat, and the day before that he had a big handful of crocodile chow, the pellets, and then before that he had it's like a small rat.
So
Or
you have to feed it every day?
not every day, every other day, every 2 days. Once he gets bigger and he starts eating bigger meals, I won't have to feed him as much.
Do you know how old it is?
Tormund, he's a little over a year old.
Gosh, how big is it going to get?
Could be, I don't know, anywhere from 6 to 8 feet long when he's full grown.
How long is it going to take him to get that big?
Well, full grown, probably 5 or 6 years, but within 3 years, he should be up to at least 6 feet.
What are your plans for him when he gets that big?
Oh, well, he'll have outgrown that cage, and I'll just keep it around so he can have a place to warm up. It'll be like his night spa, during the night. But during the day, he'll have the run of the house.
Do you remember that incident where they had, I think it was maybe, I don't remember what kind of big giant alligator kind of lizard that it was, but it was a movie star and she brought her boyfriend and they got some sort of like behind the scenes passes to see this kimono dragon or something, and the guy was wearing white tennis shoes and the lizard mistaked it for a rat or something and almost bit his foot off. You remember that? It's probably been about 10 years or so ago.
Yeah, see, the difference between that and this is that I've been raising him and he knows me, whereas that Komodo dragon or whatever it was didn't know the actor. And if it was several years ago, it's not surprising because people have learned so much in the last few years about food responses and all that things have changed quite drastically in the reptile community.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that you can keep a big reptile like that. That's pretty interesting. But, just because, I mean, I'm guessing it's not the same kind of dragon creature that this guy's foot almost got bit off by. But, that would kind of make me nervous because if I had company over and I had this big 6-foot lizard running around and somebody's wearing white tennis shoes, I end up losing a foot.
The Asian water monitors are the second largest species of lizard, whereas Komodo dragon is the first. So the Komodo dragon can get 10 feet long. The water monitors aren't much smaller, 2 feet, when they're full grown. So, yeah, it's all on socializing, and it's amazing how smart these lizards are. You can target train them to where if you have a target, that means food. I mean, when I go into his cage, if I'm feeding him, I'll knock on the outside of it 3 times, and then he'll know it's feeding. But if I just open the cage, he knows there's not food. So,
Did you raise other reptiles before this one?
many moons ago, I had a couple of boas, and then growing up, of course, out there in the desert in California, had desert iguanas and whiptails and side blotches and rosy boas and patch nose and long nose snakes and, you know, gopher snakes. And I've been around them pretty much my whole life. It's just,
I'm not a big fan of reptiles.
I think they're awesome. You got to have them. I mean, they do some awesome work as far as keeping things cleaned up and rodent control. And I mean, if we didn't have any snakes that ate rats, we'd be overrun. What do you want? Huh? You got a wiggle butt. Well, I'm going to go back over to Odin's stream. I'm going to end this. So,
Is Odin doing a stream?
well, his Discord.
Okay, I'm going to go back to Discord as well.
So, thanks, guys, for showing up. I appreciate it. It helps. It's all too much. Thanks for showing up. Glad you got here just in time to watch it end. Noli D, howdy. So, see you guys.